Welcome to Share Talk, the only podcast where investors come first.
We're joined today by Rolf Gerritsen, Chief Executive Officer of MetalNRG PLC, listed on the NEX Exchange. Rolf, how are you doing?
Very well, Alex. How are you?
I'm not too bad. I think the last time I seen you was in London at our show, one of our shows.
That's right. Ever more popular.
The reason we've got in touch today is the completion of your acquisition of the Goldrich project. You made that announcement. Can you talk about that a little bit, please?
Yeah, I think first of all it's a very exciting project because it's a historically producing gold mine, high grade, extremely friendly jurisdiction. And it offers us great optionality. So I think it's a good first step for us. And as I said, it's a great little project. So we're looking forward to developing it as we move forward.
So it's in Arizona in the U.S.A. So it's in the States.
It's in Arizona in the States. It's very close to Tucson, Arizona. And as I said, it's 3 historical gold mines, high grade, not very high numbers, but high grade and a very interesting proposition to drive forward and develop.
So is this the direction you want to take MetalNRG in the future, making acquisitions?
Well, MetalNRG is not only looking at gold, which we find a very interesting area to focus in on. But we're also looking, as you know, into uranium, and we have an option on a uranium development project in Kyrgyzstan, which is also extremely interesting. So we're looking at various opportunities and trying to drive forward those propositions at this point in time.
While I've got you on the line, Rolf, what is the anticipated timeline for MetalNRG to move onto a standard listing?
Alex, you can definitely ask the question, and I can assure you that there's a lot of work going on in the background, but we haven't formally engaged with the U.K.LA yet. And to give you a timeline at this stage would be inappropriate because we just don't know. But having said that, the work is ongoing and we're getting ourselves in a position to move that forward. I can't give you a timeline, as I mentioned, at this particular stage because the formal engagement process has not yet commenced. So, but rest assured that we're working our way towards that.
With MetalNRG having a uranium investment division going forward, in the recent options on the advanced uranium projects for the first of a series, maybe?
Well, I think if you look at the project itself, it's a very attractive project in terms of the cost profile. It's probably on the lowest end of the scale of any other producing uranium mine out there, and that makes it extremely interesting and attractive from a financial perspective, even at these current prices. The project itself offers large additional upside development opportunity, and the other aspect that's quite interesting with it is that it is well advanced in terms of gaining a mining license as opposed to an exploration license, and therefore adding substantial value to the whole proposition. So while I'm not saying no to other opportunities, I think we have a very interesting project in Kyrgyzstan that is, one, offering us extremely interesting financials at current prices. 2, it's offering us substantial additional upside in terms of development, and 3, it is not far away from actually getting into a position where it is a producing project. So I think extremely interesting from a number of aspects, and gives us a good base to build from.
That leads me on nicely. Can you give me 3 reasons why you invested in Goldrich Mine, please?
Yeah, the 3 reasons is one, it's historically producing mines, which always makes the interesting or makes the proposition a little safer and de-risks it a little bit. In that there is a knowledge, there is a database of and a history of production. So it's a matter of re-establishing that. So that's one. The second is it is an extremely friendly jurisdiction in terms of the U.S. as well as more specifically Arizona is extremely friendly towards the development of mining operations. And third, and probably the most important aspect, it offers us optionality. And what I mean by that is we can take this project and add value to it and still maintain optionality in terms of what we do with the project. We can definitely take it into production and development, and we can also look at other opportunities that might be available to us within the region, because there are other mines and historical mines very close to where we have our projects, which could offer substantial opportunity and again offer us alternatives, which is always nice to have and not be locked in one specific path. So those are really the fundamental reasons. Historically producing, friendly jurisdiction, and it offers us substantial optionality in driving it forward and up the value chain.
In 2019, say for new shareholders or your current shareholders, how do you see the company progressing?
I think what we need to look at is first of all the base that we came from, and what we've done over the last few months is we've built up the management team. We've got a financial person on board. We've got a technical we've got technical expertise that we've brought on board. We have substantially enhanced the number of projects that we had. Previously, we had the Palomino project in Australia, and we had a U.S. cobalt. We've sold the U.S. cobalt and maintained shares in Tirana Resources, which is an ASX listed company. More importantly, we've added the uranium option and we've added Goldrich. That puts us on a footing that allows us to start concentrating on driving these 2 projects forward in terms of adding value to the shareholders, and that's really where we'll focus in driving these projects forward, while at the same time looking for additional opportunities that we can invest in. And I think if we achieve those things, those 2-3 things in 2019, we'll see a result in terms of shareholder value as well.
Rolf, as always, thanks very much for giving up your time today to speak to us.
Alex, thank you very much, and look forward to seeing you in London soon.
Hopefully, yeah. All right, thanks. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for listening. Remember to visit our website for more news and other podcasts at www.share-talk.com.